Struggling with thoughts of the future, praising high hallelujahs to the big open skies. Shout out God, he'll do it. Put my fam in alignment, I know they going through it. Yeah, my mama proud of me, but I can still see her pain. Cause when my granny died, she sorta lost her way. But she stayed strong and she at peace cause she knew her place in everybody's heart. Hello, mister, where do I...
Alright, so it's your boy KashCutProductions. I'm live with Cwilltooill and Hefe. What's good, man? Go ahead, talk to me.
What's happening, man? It feel good to be here, you know what I'm saying? It feel good to be in the studio, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. Well, I don't know what day it is, but I know it's a Saturday, so it's hot outside, you know? Feel like Texas weather back again, so yeah, I feel good.
All right, what's up? I see you've been working, Cwilltooill. You had an interview yesterday. Like, it seems like you're always on the run, always working. And what's up with that, man?
Man, honestly, that's just the hustle I always had, bro. And to be honest with you, yeah, that's the hustle that has always been instilled in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched my mom work 3 jobs, so off of that alone, you know what I'm saying? I was always hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started throwing parties. You know what I'm saying? In 9th grade, bro. Like, right before I got in 9th grade, I threw a party because I played varsity football in 9th grade. So all my cousins and stuff was in 12th grade and stuff. So I said, man, all them boys were like, man, we should throw a party. I said, let's do it at my spot. So we started hyping it up. It blowed out, man. I used that same money to go provide, you know what I'm saying, and go do football camps, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was doing it. I was throwing parties and cutting grass to, you know what I'm saying, to afford to go to football camps like Auburn and Vanderbilt and all these different schools, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, so what I'm doing now, I just done took it from football to going, trying my best to get that scholarship, you know what I'm saying? So my mama and my dad and them, they had to pay for it, accomplish that. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I take that same hustle, that same mindset, that same drive that got me up out the bed then at 5 a.m. bring it to music, because I always had a love for it. I've been doing it since I was 5, basically. Bring it here, and that's what it is, man. And you can't never go to sleep. You can never stop working. That's what it is.
So take us back. You say you've been doing it since you was 5 years old.
Yes, sir.
How did that even start off? Was somebody pushing it onto you, or what happened?
Honestly, no, bro. It honestly happened naturally, bro. Because my brother was doing music at like 13. He like 8 years older than me. He was doing it at 13. He was going to the booth, like he was rapping with another dude named Chris Speedy C. And then my brother was Big C. So, you know, I think I was calling myself like Lil C or something, like, they ain't no telling, man, whatever it was. But yeah, man, so I was going to the booth at 5 years old because he had to take me. You know what I'm saying? That's my older brother. Gotta take little bro. So yeah, man, I've been going to the booth, rapping, doing family reunions, doing talent shows at school, rapping with, you know, my partners and stuff, man. So yeah, man, just it started young, bro, but I ain't really gravitate to it and actually try to start rapping and recording until like my freshman year of college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my freshman year of college was 2014. That's when I've been writing consistently since then. Like, I done made over 4,000 songs since then, for sure, 100%.
And what led up to that? Like, what clicked in your head? Like, boom, this is what I'm trying to do.
It was when it was when I lost football, bro. To be completely honest with you, man, when I found out that I couldn't play football in college no more because I had too many concussions, bro, that was it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was devastated because, you know, you spend so much time doing what you're doing, working, waking up early, you know what I'm saying, and all that, and then all of that just come to a halt because, you know, you got too many hits to the head or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was like, man, I was depressed. I was down bad. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just going to class, making high grades, and then one day I was like, man, I was still making music. I was still engineering for people, but then one day I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and recorded a song, and I was like, bro, I can do this. Like, I knew for a fact. As I said, from that point forward, it's in 2016. From that point forward, couldn't nobody tell me nothing else. I said I was about to get it. Period. And man, I said 2016, 2018. I said I was about to get it. Period. And that's what happened, bro. It was done.
So in college, you had your own studio set up and shit, or you was going to somebody else?
In the apartment, dog. It was literally, bro, in my bedroom. You did what I'm saying? Like, it'd be niggas sitting on the bed that I'm about to sleep on, bro. Like, literally, like, you can ask this man right here, bro. Like, he was there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there, bro. In Statesboro, Georgia, bro. At Georgia Southern, bro. We was sleeping in 111 South, bro. Like You know what I'm saying? Like I put a table on top of another table and put my microphone on top of that. And because it had like a small stand, and we was recording with the TV sitting on the dresser, a big old TV, like the one that's in the living room right now. You know what I'm saying? The 60-inch TV sitting on the dresser, wide as hell, recording. To my 6 niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? We recording all night up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what it was, bro. Like we was really hustling, dog. And so, and that's still what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Less people, but still hustling. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
So were you known around campus for making music? Were you pushing your music to everybody, or?
In 2017 and 2018, yes. Once I, you know what I'm saying? Like once football ended, because you know why you playing football, you can't really push it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like your coaches sort of be looking at you like, oh, you care about that more. That right there affect playing time and all that stuff. So you can't really, you can, but if it just naturally pop off, yeah, but you can't, you know, you gotta chill for a little second. So, but as soon as that ended, bro, I started going around campus. I literally just switched everybody, I didn't really switch my friend circle, but I had to find something to do with all my time, because all my time was playing football. So I had to start chilling around campus, and that's when I started doing all the talent shows on campus. I probably did 50 shows in a year and a half in Statesboro, bro, like off top. Like I know that for a fact, and I probably threw 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So yeah, man, it's been like that for a minute, dog. Just that hustle, like we talked about earlier, that same stuff, hustling. Yeah.
Talk about coming out of Statesboro. Like, what was life like for you growing up?
Growing up, man. So I'm actually not from Statesboro. I'm from Wetumpka, Alabama. I'm from Alabama, man. So growing up, bro, it was. I think everybody that grew up in the country can attest that life be moving slow. You know what I'm saying? It's real slow, but it's fun. But life's slow, you know what I'm saying, compared to like the city like that, you know what I'm saying, in San Antonio, and that I done seen in Houston and Atlanta and all that. It's a whole lot faster. Like everything moves so much faster, so much more people. So honestly, man, life was like, it was me and my mom basically, because my parents got divorced when I was like 5th grade, and my brother was there for a little minute, but he went off to college, so it was just me and my mom, you dig? So honestly, man, I feel like I grew up in like a village, because it was like my godmother lived right beside us in like a apartment number 8. We was number 7. She lived in number 8, and then my boy Nick and his mama lived in like number 32. So I used to goddamn hustle up, you know what I'm saying, hustle up money. I used to literally like take out the trash for the lady in like number 9, the lady in number 12, lady in number 1. I used to take their trash out, and everybody would give me $10 at the end of the week so I can go to the skating rink. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, but that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I always get some money. So life for me, bro, it moved slow, but it also taught me a bunch of principles of like, okay, well, it ain't much else to do to make no money, so you gotta go talk to people to make some money. Like you gotta go talk to some people to make some money. So that's what I did. I started talking to these old people. I was like, I see them taking their trash. I'm like, man, that lady too old to be taking her trash out. I go over there. I be like, yeah, I can start coming over here to take your trash out. Oh, okay. And I be like, yeah. And I come over there the first day. I don't even be asking for nothing. But then all of a sudden, at the end of the week, she gave me like $10. I probably like, I'm like 5th, 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? She gave me $10. And when it cost $5 to get into the skating rink, shit, nigga, I'm about to get nachos, I'm about to get a homie something, nigga, I might buy a deck of cars before I go, nigga, with this 10. You dig what I'm saying? So, nah, man, but then I just started multiplying that, you know, word of mouth started getting, you know, I started doing the whole apartment complex about, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know what I'm saying, it was just a bunch of community, bro. Like, you know, in the country, you able to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, you able to, like, have paintball wars throughout the city, driving in cars, egging cars at the red light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right by Walmart. Like, shoot niggas up in the parking lot at Walmart with a paintball gun. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, overall, bro, like, life was good, bro. I ain't gonna say it was just like perfect, but you know what I'm saying, like my parents worked their ass off, and so I can't be one of them people that come up here. Like I see a lot of people, you know, do interviews and I always talk about. I actually said in one of my songs, they always want to talk about how they was was broke, but I know some people, man, who say that stuff, man. Boy, your mama worked hard, bro. You ain't got to be out here telling people you were broke, man. You weren't broke, man. Your mama worked a good job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hustled, you had everything you needed, bro. You ain't got to lie like that. Keep it real, bro. If you had a if you had a, you know what I'm saying, if your parents worked hard and you any need for nothing, bro, just keep that shit 1,000, bro. Just do it, you know what I'm saying, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, bro, my mom and my daddy worked hard, bro. I ain't need for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But everything that I wanted, I had to go get. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Like if I wanted to go to all these football camps, I was trying to go to like 20, 30. They was like, I'll pay for like 6 of them things, but the rest of me, I had to figure out, start cutting grass. You know what I'm saying? Like start doing maintenance work, blowing leaves at an autism camp during the summer, like just hustling, bro. Like that's what I'm built off of, bro. That's what my childhood was built off of, bro. Just hustling. So,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but how'd you end up out here?
How did I, man, my mom is from here, so I got family here. My mom was born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas. So right after graduation, in 2018, I was trying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to get to Atlanta, but so many jobs fell through. I was like, man, I gotta go somewhere. So I came down here with no job. You know what I'm saying? Cause my older brother was living here. He had been living here for like 10 years. He had moved up here in like 2012 or something like that. So he had been about, however long that was, 6 years or something like that. He had been living up here for a little while. So I moved out here because I was like, man, I ain't really want to go home, because like I said, in the country everything is slow. So it was like I had a choice between leaving Statesboro, which was a slow country city, and going to Wetumpka, Alabama, which I love, but it's too slow for me to do music, or go to like the next biggest city where I know I got somewhere to stay and I can hustle and get back on my feet. That's what I did. I chose San Antonio for that reason alone. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like home. I used to come here all the time when I was young, spend the whole summers here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like home. So it was an easy choice, bro. Come here, let's hustle. And the first thing I did, man, I think I met my dog right here like 2 weeks. No, like the third day I was here, bro. I met him like the third day. Off top, man. We clicked. We started hustling, and it was all she wrote, bro. That's how I got here.
And this is your manager, right?
Yes, sir. It's my manager and my DJ.
All right. So, just talk about like what exactly he does for you as far as when it comes to the business.
I tell people this all the time, bro. He does all the stuff that I don't do, and that's why he my manager. You know what I'm saying? And my DJ, right? Because he does all the stuff that I don't like to do. Like I know I've been learning the music business for a while. Still a bunch of stuff I gotta learn, but for the majority, I don't really need nobody to tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, how to do my BMI, how to do my ASCAP, how to make sure I'm getting all my royalties and splitting royalties and reaching out to people, making sure everybody getting their cut. I don't need nobody to do all that for me. I know how to do all that. I can teach other people how to do that. So I don't need nobody to do that for me. So what I need people, but I ain't one of the people that I don't go to the club all the time. You know what I'm saying? He a hustler, he a promoter. That's what he do. He go to the club, he promote. You know what I'm saying? He a hustler. So, he, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I'll go to the mall every now and then, but I ain't really big on just going to the mall. He go there all the time to pass out flyers. That's that footwork. That's that foot imprint that you gotta have in the city that you in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta connect with the people that are here, the people that live here, and he does a great job with that. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm learning from that on the promotional side, because I ain't never even thought about just going out there and doing that in that way. So he does that. That motivates me to go out and go pass out flyers for like an event, pass out flyers to promote a project. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, you know what I'm saying, I never really wanted to do it for my music, so therefore I saw him doing it. I was like, shoot, I can't let him outwork me on my music. I'm like, I'm tripping. I'm like, but let me go out here and do something, man. You know what I'm saying, like after shows, let me go pass out all my business cards, man. Let me, you know what I'm saying, let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn from people. You know what I'm saying? If you're the smartest man in the room, bro, you're in the wrong room. So I don't like to be the smartest man in the room, bro. For real. Mm-hmm.
So let's go back into the music. So your first tape you dropped in about 2016. It's called The Journey.
Yeah.
So looking back at it, like what kind of tone were you trying to set out being your first tape?
Wow, I can't believe you even asked me. I ain't never been asked about Journey. Wow. Dang, that's crazy. Yes, sir. Facts. Jeez. Journey, bro. Journey was the first project I learned how to put on Apple Music and Apple Music and Spotify and all that. So I was ecstatic, bro. I was pushing that project so hard. I was on campus. I was performing at house parties, everything, dog. Like I was going crazy with the single on there. I think it's called 95. Shout out to Rainy B, one of my good friends, man. Also an artist from Atlanta. But but yeah, Journey. I wanted people to be able to connect with me where I was right there. 2016 was a really good year for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was like a lit year. You know what I'm saying? It was like everybody, if you ask people where they was in 2016, everybody be like, man, let me tell you, bro, 2016 was a hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just one of those years for a lot of people. So that first project had to set the tone. It had to have melodies, it had to have rapping, but at the same time, I was trying to find my voice, like my singing voice. So I was really just testing the waters to see what people liked, like, you know what I'm saying, and see what people wanted from me. I had a couple love songs on there, cause that's where I am. I'm a water sign. I can't help, you know what I'm saying, be a smooth nigga sometime. And yeah, man, that's Journey was, wow. And the way it's played from top to bottom, there's a story there. And that's why I basically named it Journey, because I wanted people to hear about all the breakups I had between like 2014 to 2017, all the, you know what I'm saying, the crazy women I dealt with, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So people had to hear that, and because that's where I was, so I had to drop that project, bro. I need to go back and listen to it, because I don't remember what's all on there, man, but I remember, I know I love that project though. That was the first project I completely engineered all by myself. That was the first project that I did that as well, man. So yeah, and I think I made a beat on there too. That was my first time ever putting out a song that I actually produced. So it was the beginning of something, bro. It was the beginning of something for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then you had the Crave project drop in 2018. Was that for the ladies? Cause there's a lot of other songs on there.
Man, yeah, definitely for sure. I can't lie. Yeah, I was finna try to come up with something else. Honestly, bro, I was in a weird spot at that time though, cause that was like I was my senior year of college. I was in a crazy. I ain't gonna say crazy. I was in a different type of, you know what I'm saying, relationship. You know what I'm saying. So, and so I was, all that stuff was breaking out. Like all that stuff was ending. I was newly single, and I was just like, man, okay, so you know what's next for me. But at the same time, I was in a space where I really thought people didn't sort of like, I was in my head because I was sort of depressed, like I said, you know what I'm saying, from football stopping. So in a sense, I really thought people didn't like me in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Or I thought people didn't like me for some reason, or whatever that reason was, but I realized I had to get out of my head. So Crave was for the women, because that's really what my mind was focused on in 2018. Right? I ain't gonna lie, my mind was focused on the women. So that's what my music was reflecting. Cause I think, yeah, Loveless is on there. I talk my shit on there. Runaway was on there. The women loved that one. And I had a couple guest features on there where, you know, a guy named Avion at the time, you know, sung a song on there that was a beautiful song, dog. And I was performing in front of a bunch of women all the time on campus. So I was like, I gotta make music for women. Like, you can't help it. Like, if you go to a show, I mean, that's what you want. You want to perform in front of women, right? So, you know, you go to a show, it's like, it may only be like 40 people in the crowd, but 32 of them women. You got to do something that, you know, the women don't like. So I think that's what inspired that, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And looking at all your projects, it seems like 10 is like the max number of songs you'll give us. Like, it'll be 10, or it'll be 10 or less.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I realized about. Like, is that something that you just wanted to do by yourself, or somebody told you that? To do a max of 10 songs on an album?
A combination of both. I think for streaming purposes, people have a short attention span. So if you don't have like a real big name, if you ain't Drake or whoever, you know what I'm saying, people don't really want to listen to 14 songs from your ass just to keep it a buck, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so and if you're gonna give them 10, you better make sure like these motherfucking hits that people actually gonna fucking listen to, and you still might not get listened to, you know what I'm saying? So and then at the same time, and you know, my mindset is at the same time, it's like, let's do shorter projects so we can put out more projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we got the songs to put out 10 song projects, but who gonna listen to it? So let's put out something that we can get people to listen to, and then let's backdoor with some more. And let's just keep going. And that's where we're going with it now. Like, we just finna keep backdooring. And that's what the project drop about now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's we finna just backdoor more, hit them over the head, over and over and over again with music.
So talk about your most recent project, Calm But Dangerous. So what was the purpose behind that?
Calm But Dangerous. That was my mindset at the time, bro. I was so focused. Quarantine had just hit. That was 2 months into quarantine when that dropped. And so in February, I remember I had my birthday party. Then right after that was my first time getting booked at a for a club appearance. It was section, had bottles, all that stuff. I was like, dang, but this is dope. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I left the place with with bread. So I was like, okay, this is this is fire. And then all of a sudden everything just stopped. When quarantine hit, I was like, damn. So I knew at that moment I couldn't get discouraged. I just had to keep hustling, but hustling in a different way. So I had to stay calm. But calm people are the most dangerous people. And I know that for a fact because we plot everything out and we can react because we already done thought about every situation. So I'm a dangerous man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dangerous man because I am so calm. I ain't got to raise my voice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that. I feel like I can articulate myself without having to get too pissed off all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's, Calm But Dangerous. That's what that project was about. And so it's also about having to stay calm through a lot of situations, because sometimes when you're in a relationship, and just your friendships or whatever, things can like throw you off, you know what I'm saying? It can throw your energy off, and stuff like that. So you just gotta stay calm through all that and just remember who you is and just be like, if it's your girl, like, I love this person, so we can't let this argument, this fight mess up what we're doing. So gotta stay calm. You know what I'm saying? But then there's always another side to it where, the dangerous to me kicks in, where it's like my protective side. It ain't so much like dangerous, like, oh, I just want to go get. Nah, it's my protective side. It's like when me and her out, like I'm always protect my lady. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that dangerous side. It's like I'm calm, but remember, like we body. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do it. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't that. Who wants to escalate to that ever? Nobody. So let's leave it there. Calm but dangerous.
So explain KMF. I see you got it tatted on your arm.
Woo!
A couple songs.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with that?
Oh man, KMF, keep moving forward, man. It's a brand, bro. It's my brand. Actually, me and my boy 25 actually came up with it back in like 2016, and I just sort of, I'm saying, I just been hustling with it. He always he always in the background, but that's where he like to stay. He like to hustle in the back. But yeah, so keep moving forward, bro. Keep moving forward is a clothing line, as you can see here, boom, a clothing line. But it's also it's a label. It's turning itself into a label. It's already a label on paper. Now it's actually about to start presenting itself as a label. I have 2 or 3 artists in mind to to bring onto the team and duplicate the process that me and my dog Hefe been running with me, was trying to duplicate that process. Like I've been, I've been hearing a lot about duplication. You know what I'm saying? And if we can duplicate the results that that we've been getting, that I've been getting in the music, I think we have a lot to offer. We keep moving forward, just in the business in general, and I think the artists that we're going to sign, are going to gain a lot of knowledge and be able to take it and do something great with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So that's what keep moving forward is about, man. And overall, man, it's one of those. I feel like anybody who hears keep moving forward, you can apply it to many spots in your life, because no matter what you're doing, you got to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like you can apply it to damn near anything. It's like, you down on your ass? Yeah, okay. You gotta get your ass up and keep moving forward. You got to. If you share in anything, no matter what it is, you gotta keep moving forward. So I feel like it was just universal.
Everybody likes to talk about the hate and the envy in San Antonio and shit like that. But talking to you and looking like through your Instagram and shit, it seems like you stay humble. Like you're always a humble person.
Mm-hmm.
You keep, like you said, you keep moving forward. You're always working. How do you remain humble in the city? You know, I'm gonna add on to that, like, cause a couple years ago, you know, there was like lists and shit dropping like every week, back to back to back to back to back. So, like, how do you remain humble knowing, like, you feel me? It's like that out here.
Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, the world's so big that don't really dictate nothing. You know what I'm saying? The list don't really dictate your streams. You know what I'm saying? The list don't really dictate none of that stuff. But at the same time, you know, the competitiveness in me be like, I should definitely be on there. You know what I'm saying? I think I was on one. I was like, damn. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit.
And I told him at the time, I said the fact that you're on a top, I think it was like a top 20. The fact that you're on a top 20 San Antonio rappers list and you're not from San Antonio is a very big deal.
Yeah, man, because you know, like the fact that I'm not from here, bro, I can definitely, is definitely hard breaking onto the scene in San Antonio. But we still, like, you know, I feel like we're accomplishing it. You know what I'm saying? And it has to elevate, you know, some more. But I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm so good at maneuvering, bro. It's like, I ain't got no bad blood with nobody, cause I don't put out that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see me, bro, what's poppin', bro? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Now, if we do business together and the business don't go well, as far as like, you know, I give you some money and you don't follow up, if it's a small amount, I charge it to the game, because it's just like this. It's like, you know what? That individual is gonna need me sooner or later, and it always come back around, bro. If for some reason, bro, because I do too much. I engineer, I do video work, I rap, I sing, I throw events, I host, I got connects. You got it, you know what I'm saying? So as much as people want to be gatekeepers, you gotta have value to be a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying I'm a gatekeeper, but I'm definitely a connect. No matter how people want to say, I'm a connect to many cities and states. We can go all across the South. We can even go to New York, New Jersey, or whatever. So we, you know, it's Cali, whatever. But I say all that because it's funny that you said that, you know, you felt like I was, you know, you look at my page, I'm humble. Me and my fiance just had a conversation like 3 days ago. She was sitting right there. I was making some music. She came here, opened the door, and stood at the door and said, "I need you to stop being so humble." I was like, "What?" I said, "What?" I was, you know, I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, I need you to pop your shit more." I was like, "Why?" You know, well, I ain't really say why, but I was like, you know, talk to me. You know, and she was like, because I feel like, you know, people ain't really. She was like, people respect you as a man and as an artist because they know you good, but they ain't really gonna put that respect on your name until you go take it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I was like, you know, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, bro, you know, these past couple days, bro, it's funny that all these interviews are happening right after that. I'm glad she said that, because now I feel so much more comfortable in here talking. You know what I'm saying, to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually been wanting to do this interview for a while. So I feel so much more comfortable talking and telling my story, because it's like, man, that when she told me that, it's like it opened up another. It actually opened up another little a little wrinkle on my brain or something that brought back memories to like all the stuff I've been telling you, bro. It's like I'm really a hustler, so at some point, you know, it's all gonna connect and it's gonna come full circle and everything everybody gonna be like, damn, I knew this nigga was gonna do that. Cause we on the way. It's coming. It's coming.
A lot of people think like getting in relationships while you're transitioning and grinding could be a distraction, but what's your take on that? Because you guys just got a house, y'all got married, so it seems like y'all doing good.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
If you find somebody you actually want to build with, bro, everything ain't gonna be perfect, but if you find somebody that you actually want to build with and is actually building with you, bro, I think it's a done deal, man. And you actually love the person, and you know what I'm saying. And you know, I feel like you have to choose at some point. You have to choose to stay that way and choose to give up on your dream, like. and she know I'm never gonna give up on my shit. But the reason why that's okay with her is because she's never gonna give up on hers. So that's what we have in common. She got something else to do besides worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, just keep it real, it ain't always like that in relationships. Usually when one person got something they really care about and the other person just sit there and be like, damn, I feel depressed because this nigga really care about something I ain't got shit to care about. And they all unravel to that and that person's stuff. And then they lose themselves in the process, and then it break up. That's it. So she got her own grind, she got her own hustle. So I feel like that's where you just gotta go find that person, dog. You ain't gotta go find it, or that person really stumbled upon you. The person stumbled upon you. So do I think that relationships mess up your hustle, your grind, your dream? I feel like no, they don't. They can, but then you ain't gotta let them. You ain't gotta let them, because I'm stubborn, bro. I'm gonna do this no matter what, and I'm gonna talk about it in my music. So if you wanna act crazy, you're gonna end up in a song. But act crazy, you're gonna end up in a song. So that's what it is, because I'm gonna talk about it. This is why this room right here is where I do what I do, man. This is where I vent. This is like the microphone is my first and maybe my last therapist. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna always listen. She listen good too.
All right. So let's talk about the studio, bro. So whenever you're in here and you're about to write a song, what's some essentials you need to have in here? Like what kind of mood you gotta be in order to have a successful studio session?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Usually I ain't got none today. I had some yesterday. I ate them. I gotta have some gummies, dog. I gotta have some like some gummy bears. But they gotta be sour or some little I don't know them. What do they call? You know them little trolleys and stuff, dog. I gotta have that. I'm usually drinking some water, like some. I don't usually drink cold water. I usually drink room temp water in here to keep my voice straight. And so it don't be raspy and I be like coughing all the time and stuff like that. And then honestly, bro, I have a light right here that change colors. I put that on, I already I painted all this black the room out, about to change the doors to give it even more dark feel. And yeah, man, it's just, I don't really need much, bro, because I've been writing since 2014, bro. I can make a song anywhere. I make songs in my car. I make up melodies when I'm on the toilet. I make up melodies when I'm taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm just lucky to have the access to be able to walk in here and then go record the song on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest blessing, dog. Like that's my biggest blessing in music, bro, is to be able to walk in the very next room and record, and it's always been like that, bro. So that's what keeps me ahead of the game, dog. Is I can rap, bro. I can rap all day if I wanted to, so I do.
Mm-hmm. Has anyone tried to steer you away from music, like telling you need to do something else?
The only people who have ever tried to steer me away from it, bro, I would have to say are like my parents at first, because they didn't understand it. They didn't understand what I was doing. They didn't understand what I was spending my money on. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand what I was putting out to the world. They didn't understand that at first. But then I realized, like maybe a year ago, that they didn't understand it because I had never tried to explain it to them, what I was doing. They didn't understand what I was doing. They just thought, well, this nigga just putting out music and cussing. Shit. Yeah. All they could think was like, well, you're gonna get shot. I'm like, what? That's not even what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't understand my mission. Like they didn't understand like my that I was applying everything that I was doing in football to this now. Like they didn't understand that. I didn't explain it to them. So once I explained it to them, they started saying, well, how can I help? And things changed. You know what I'm saying? Well, how can I help? Mom, I don't need no money from you. Dad, I don't need no money from you. Just shit, tell your friends about it, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you meet somebody in the street, tell them, hey, but my son do music, he fire. Tell them, you know what I'm saying? That's all I need from you, and just support. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you to pull up to the show, or I tell you, hey, meet me at in New York or meet me in Cali, we got a label visit, just be ready to go. That's it. You know, that's all. That's all. Mm-hmm.
So what's next for you?
What's next? Man, we got a bunch of shows, bro. Honestly, it's just to be honest, bro, it's taking over San Antonio, bro. It's taking over San Antonio, like taking over the San Antonio scene, bro. Putting out this good energy. People ready for it. I know they ready for it because everywhere I go and perform, bro, it's love, bro, for real. Like every time, bro, it's love. So it's time to put that good energy out here, put this good music out here, put this hustle out here. And give it to them, bro. So that's what's next, man. We got shows. We got a show this Sunday and tomorrow in Austin. That's Hefe and Friends in Austin. And then we got Southside Hoodlum show at Capiche Gentlemen's Club this upcoming Friday. Then right after that on Sunday we got Hefe's block party. You know what I'm saying? Then my project dropping. Let me cut this back on real quick. My project is dropping. I don't know if the camera can see that. I ain't gonna mess up the focus. You know what I'm saying? But the project is dropping. Grown Ass Man, Part 1. My project is dropping. Grown Ass Man, Part 1. I'm on your motherfucking ass. I'm on your neck. I can't lie to you. For the next 4 months, I'm dropping 4 projects. Grown Ass Man, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4. And I ain't gonna stop right there. I'm on your ass. I'm dropping music. I'm dropping videos. And we hustling. From here on out, I'm telling you, better drop some goddamn music. If you don't, I will. And I'm on your ass. Period. I promise you that. The hustle is activated. This is what I'm doing. We in the game. It's time to make the imprint. Cwilltooill, Cwilltooill. Ain't no spaces in that motherfucker. I'm here. I'm telling you, we hustling. That's it, man.